treat. EV. Party the same in the party in the brain and a half the brain. Yeah, yeah. And a party in the brain and a half a brain. Turn that on. I'm about to throw that over there. So just in case I get any notifications, I can hear it. Half a brain. Hey. Hello, hello. I'm back. I'm back. Hope you didn't miss me too much. Which also reminds me. I make my tweet. I was doing other stuff besides making my tweet. This where we are. Always stuck inside your tornado. What should I put as? What should we say for the tweet today? Let's see. Finally. I'm live on. I'm live with Minecraft. And because I don't want to post the links, because I don't know. I haven't figured out which way is the best way. Posting the link, doing this Twitch arrow my name, or doing the hey, you go live, you can change your thing so it's like a red, big old red ball or whatever, dot, I don't know what you want to call it. And we're like, hey, look, you can do that. But yeah. Scheduling and PT is stressful. Scheduling as in your work schedule and PT as in what is that? Isn't PT? No, I guess that's PTO is pay time off. PT. What does PT mean? Personal time? No. That's really be stressful because you get to take off whenever you want. My freaking tools are about to break. Hey, but I'm sorry you're stressed out, Order. Boop. Do that real quickly. Hey, oh my gosh, hold up. Yeah. Minimize. There we go. But let's, I guess, join Taco. He's thinking something is wrong because I haven't joined yet. But dude started like almost 10 minutes early. Shit. I was being distracted. Oh, I checked my phone and I realized I'm gonna need it so I can have an image of the wall. But then again, I don't think we're really building more up. I think well, I guess we are. We have 2 hours. We should be able to progress through that. Image. Oh, well, if I have my phone, I need to turn this on off. I don't want that playing. Trash. Trash. Where's this picture? There it is. Okay. Let's go join Taco.
Look at those chickens.
You big chicken. ain't even anything scary. You still jumped.
Focused. How are
I'm almost out of
you?
food. I am good. How are you?
I am a little bit dehydrated, but I'm good.
If you know you're dehydrated, then how'd you let yourself get to being dehydrated?
So, Ray, could you bring my water? It's there in the fridge. So today was tennis day. So,
Mm-hmm.
yep. Um, so that always puts me to the brink of dehydration. And then I'm not sure if my AC needs to be recharged or not, but I feel like it's not getting cold like it used to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was in the storage again, and I forgot to bring water, so that pushed me over the edge. And then, so I should be at 2 full bottles of water, maybe like 2.5,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm at like 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's I
So,
hope it cools down because I'm tired of having a headache.
oh, yeah, I guess you need to drink water then.
I do, just not enough.
And that doesn't fix the problem that you're having at hand. You bum bum ba-dum ba-dum
Have
ba-dum.
last dream.
Mm,
Oh no!
hmm. Mm-hmm. There is. Oh wait, maybe I should.
Did I miss a phone call?
I know what to do.
I'm too full. I'm
I
sorry.
make a second chest. Easy fix to the problem.
Okay, cool. It did not. I did not miss
How to
the call.
fix storage? Just make more chests. Easy.
What if? What if you have 50 chests?
You're very organized then. What is a sign? Oh.
Then you just put those chests in shulker boxes. Right.
Shulker boxes is only a solution if you've actually beaten the end.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's just an
Hopes and
impossible
dreams.
thing. Yeah. What is this? Oh, wait, no, is the horse white? Wait. I think you're a multicolor horse, aren't you? I think you are.
Were you
Hold up.
trying to use the skeleton farm earlier?
Yeah. Oh, so
It's empty now.
I'm not. I only do that before streams. I'm not sitting on stream for the whole entire stream to get very any levels.
It doesn't take that
Yes,
long.
it does. That's why it took me 4 weeks to even get my pickaxe prepared because I've had to get on before stream.
Well, if you would use it properly, it wouldn't
What's the
break so
proper way to
quick.
use it?
Not the way you're using it, apparently.
Then tell me what the proper way is.
You use it so it doesn't break so quick.
So you want me to get nothing done, basically. Because that's the only way that's ever going to happen.
See?
Ah, okay, so that means just don't play Minecraft. Okay, cool. I guess my Tuesday nights are free then.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
There we go.
Dang it! I wish.
There we go. Now it's fixed. And then that into that. Okay, here we go. That's fixed. Oh wait, how full is these? Oh my gosh.
I'll save these questions for
Oh, this is
another.
never mind. That does not fix the problem.
Oops.
Oh no, it actually kind of fixes the problem.
I saw you took a week from your daily TikTok.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
You said you were taking a break and then didn't take a break.
No, I didn't.
What?
I haven't taken no break. I have a new uploading schedule, but no.
How is things different?
Hmm.
Um, 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 um,
I was what different?
um. Um, how is your schedule different?
It used to be every single day, and now it's only Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays
Okay.
for both YouTube and TikTok.
Okay.
Yep, and now I'm trying to decide on if I want. Oh my gosh. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to post them to Instagram. I don't know yet. I don't know how the music thingy on Instagram works.
Right.
YouTube, apparently it doesn't matter. They have their own rule, and so I can post like copywritten music because it's protected by whatever the shorts, air quotation shorts rules are, is what it said. So it doesn't get copywritten.
So do they have like a shared library or something like that?
I don't use the music on there. I usually go to TikTok, find whatever sound I want, make a short video that just captures the audio, download the video, separate the audio out in my editing software. And then on TikTok, it's easier on TikTok for me just to favor the sound. And then when I make it, I just put that as this is the sound that I use. Compared to YouTube, I don't really go and look.
Wait. So it's not the same song on YouTube and TikTok?
I don't know. I don't know how to look for music on TikTok, on YouTube.
Ah.
Like I said, I always import my own audio, and the only time I ever tag whatever the audio is on TikTok, because I know that makes a difference. Because a lot of people, like, if they're listening to a specific sound, will get recommended a whole bunch of videos that also use that sound. So so usually I have like that's when I tag that sound. Other than that, majority of the time it's just majority of the time it's just me with whatever audio or little like sound bits that I might need that I go and get from a different website.
Okay. What's that sound? Oh, when did Minecraft add a splashing sound?
Splashing sound?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, you don't go. Whenever the skeletons are like on the edge trying not to fall into the water, and they just kind of bounce up and down.
I have not paid attention to this. I honestly do not know.
Yeah, for some reason. What is that sound effect? It It's um
Is the deep slate chest in this system supposed to be 90% dirt and 10% deep slate?
Maybe.
I'm just wondering.
I don't think when I set it up we had that much deep slate.
Yeah,
Are
why
we?
do I have
Do you
soul
have?
sand?
Do you have a bunch that you're gonna be putting in?
Well, I'm just now thinking about the fact that I'm not, because of how you want me to do the wall, that I might actually not need as much deep slate as I have, because I'm only going to be basically doing like, only one side of the wall is going to be a complete wall, and the other side is probably going to be like halfway up that's not even going to even require deep slate. And so I think I might need like half of the deep slate I actually have, since the deep slate's only used on the bottom.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey.
Hello.
Well, for any spot that you want to dump some deep slate, you can just swap out that one dirt block with the material.
Okay.
oops.
I'll just wait till I finish either way.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make a new spoon.
I will not be streaming, but I will be playing.
Cool, cool, cool.
New spoon, new spoon. I need a new spoon.
So welcome, welcome. How you doing?
Why am I head that all of a sudden
Oh, I'm good.
I just saw TNT
A little
and I was all
tired,
like,
but good. Today was a very long day.
TNT
Not a
could
very long day,
be
but it was a lot.
very good.
Cool, cool.
I helped with because there's a music festival happening this weekend, and there's an event happening on Thursday, and these guys they're
I don't know if
progressive
that
rock, and
will
I think
affect the
I don't know if
stream
you
or
know
not.
them,
I
but
just know that in
Genesis,
my
like
ear
progress. I don't know.
is
They're a
very
band, they're a
loud for
cover
some
band.
reason.
Okay.
Do I not?
So
Do we
I
have
was
any
helping them with
memory?
sound check and like plugging in wires and lifting up mic
Can't remember
amps
if the
and plugging
mini
everything in. So I was
do
drenched.
guy. Good.
And then a little later on, I was helping out clear out a room. So
Apparently my
it was
silk
an
touch does
interesting
not
day.
have a
So,
mini.
and I'm not a music guy at all. So I was like, I have no idea. Like I didn't tell him, but I was like, it was interesting
Let's
seeing like,
see.
okay, just like how everything
What do we
plugs in
have?
and then going from there and
Fortune
stuff like that. So that was fun.
and sharpness. Cool. Not
Uh,
all completely
But yeah,
useless.
the people there
but
seem to like me a lot too, so that's good.
Hey, get them connections.
Ooh, hold on, let
Yes,
me get all these
this is
unbreaking
my
books.
third event. I helped out with the Grateful Dead cover band. My first event, and I helped out with
There we go.
what was movie
And
premiere
then-
on the second event, so that was interesting.
And then we come over here
Cool.
and we take these books.
This
and
is
we
like
make
way
them
different than when
into-
you before.
Is
Like,
it?
Yes, it's very different. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, kind of. So like this whole thing has just been like, and I've only been living at my new place for like
Three
a couple of
lows.
weeks. So like it's funny because I moved
And then
in
if
and I was looking for
I-
things to do, and I found this place, and I was just like,
I
oh,
do unbreaking.
let me pop in
And
and see because they have
unbreaking.
game nights on Thursdays. So
I can mix this with this.
I go in and I see a guy there because there's
So I can
a
mix that with
film meetup
that.
group for New
These
Jersey,
with
and
that.
he
I
was
need to
there, and
get
I
a
was like,
few
oh,
more
I
levels.
recognize
How
you.
can I get a few more
And then
levels?
he showed me around and stuff like that, and I was like, do you have any events that I can help you with? He's like, oh, we have an event coming up this weekend that we need help with. It's like, sure, I'll help. And then I met other
What's
people
the
there, and they
fastest
were
way
like,
to
oh,
get dang?
we have this movie premiere event that
I
we
mean, I
need
guess
help
I
with. Do you want to
could go
come by? And
out.
I was like, sure.
It is
And I ended up
dark.
talking with the director and the writer of the film. So
I guess
that
I'll
was
go out
interesting.
and kill some mobs.
But and I just
Do the
I met a lot of
old-fashioned
politicians, which
way.
was interesting because this was a very like politicized event. I guess I don't know. It was weird.
Interesting.
But
It's
yeah,
probably too late
it's
now,
been
though, but
interesting. So and they're like, make sure you log your hours now, just
let me
because
see.
like
Yeah, it's almost morning.
I don't mind working like
Let's hope.
all the
Can I get a
because
few?
I'm looking for jobs and stuff like that
Hello,
with the strikes that are happening with the film stuff with the
please.
film industry. Not a lot is happening right now, so I'm like trying to keep myself busy and like
Who
networking and
is
stuff like that. So
this? Is this the same person that
good.
followed me
But it's just
on?
like now they know me enough to be like, okay, log your hours so you can see how like what we can do and stuff like that. So that's it. It's interesting.
Okay.
So it's been an interesting couple
No.
of weeks.
Ignore.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
I am dehydrated.
You're tired, yeah. I can feel that. I think we're all
I
tired.
guess. Oh, I could just.
I'm dehydrated.
Oh, dehydrated. We'll drink some water.
Wait.
Have been
Aren't
just
you
not
one of
enough.
my llamas? How'd you get all the way over
Didn't
here?
we used to have like a water thing,
Yep.
like
Because-
and every 10 minutes or so?
I'm so
Yeah.
lost.
Something like
Is it
that.
not-
And it's I don't. They like
Is it not
moved
dark
it to the
anymore?
cloud, and I'm like, I'm not
Ah.
setting all that up again. But eventually, I'll get it back running.
Okay, let's see. Mobs.
But yeah,
The
I'm gonna drink some
swamp
more
is the
water.
best place to find some mobs. The
Yes,
swamp
I'll
is the
drink
best place to
some
find some mobs. Mobs. Hey, Alex. How are you? Mobs. I'm trying to find some mobs. I need
So-
levels. And I figure the
I got
fastest
some
way for me
questions.
to get levels is to run around. Well, I thought about it way too late, so now it's
Where
daytime.
did it go?
The water looks so clear with
had it,
this texture pack
And then
on.
there it is.
Oh wait, I can break. What do I have? I have my silk touch one. If I
Okay, so,
use regular one while mining,
Bottle
I
caps.
should be able to.
Have you ever
Get-
lost a bottle cap
I should
in
be
a
able to
weird
get.
way?
Let me see. Should I?
I mean, probably at like
I
a
could
stadium
trade,
or movie
actually.
theater, I
Hold
open
up.
it and
Hold up.
like it gets lost in the seats, and we're like, well, I'm not getting that ever again.
Hold up. Let
Okay.
me go.
And then I just have to be
do
careful
some
of like, okay, this
trading
water bottle or this
with
Coke bottle is gonna be. I'm watching
Open
it.
at all
villagers.
times.
Yeah,
Good. How are you? I recorded
Okay.
an episode yesterday and
but
episode
I
today,
don't
so
think
I'm ahead
I
of
don't
the
think I've
game.
ever, like,
Yo,
lost it in a way that
I
was,
need to
like,
get
cooler
ahead of the
than that.
game in my editing. I am. I hate.
So,
I'm on my
we were
day-to-day
at
kind
the
of
movie
thing because I'm
theater,
not
and
in.
I had
I'm not in the mood
I
to
had a
edit,
water
even though
bottle.
I know I need to edit. So it's more like I'm
and-
editing as need be, which means I'm not ahead.
I'm trying to think because
And
it
I
was cold at
need
first,
to
but then
edit.
when I opened it, it was warm, so it like built up pressure.
And so literally, like, I edited
as
yesterday
soon as I, like, twisted it like half
for
rotation,
today's
it was like,
video. And it then it
the cat
means
went flying into the
tomorrow
air, and I lost it.
and or Thursday I'm going to edit
So,
basically
just like how
Thursday's
your drink,
video.
you had to, like,
Because
be
I have
careful
up
with it.
until
Yeah, I was
12
in the same situation.
p.m. to edit Thursday's video because that's when I post it on YouTube.
And
Ooh,
The reason why
dang.
I brought that up is because I was in this storage
Yeah, make
and
some watermelons. There's so
what was
many.
it? Oh, yeah. Mama Taco had brought some water because it's warm in there. I was in there today and didn't drink enough water.
Maybe we can go and trade
and
some.
You always gotta
Whoops.
drink water, Taco.
Yes, that's why I had the whole bot thing and all that
Oh
kind
my
of
gosh,
stuff.
I didn't have the silk touch one out. I thought I had a
have the
silk touch
bot
one
with
out.
me in real life. But yeah. So she set her water bottle on the shelf,
There we
and
go.
it was like too close to the edge, and it fell,
Mhm.
and it landed on the side, and
We're gonna take these because I think some
if
of
it
them
was a water
trade
bottle from a few
slices
years
and
ago,
some of them
it would
trade
have just bounced, and
trade
it would have been fine.
whole.
But with the whole like recycle,
The lines
reduce,
don't give me a
use
choice
less
in
plastics and all
doing
that kind of stuff.
episodes.
Water bottles have become
Whenever
like
I get in a house,
way
whenever I get the house to
less, like,
myself and mom leaves to
substantial.
do her
Like,
usual things, I usually get an
it's
hour,
basically like
and I
a
use that to
thin
record so I
cap
don't
on a
have to
bag.
ask her to be quiet.
What kind of
Yeah.
water bottles are you drinking? Like, what are
I
you
feel
drinking?
like that's
like,
different.
No, it was like like a store brand.
It's because like you
Oh,
only have a
like
set
either-
time where you can do it
it's
with
either
it
Hill
being
Country
quiet
Fair or
without
Great
having
Value
to
or
bug
whatever
somebody
Target's
else.
Market Pantry. Like it was one
Whereas
of those like just
editing, you have like all the time. You just have to
we got
do
some
it.
water here, like
And
just
so you don't
cheap
feel
water,
as
not like
pressured to
from
have
the
to do
greatest
it.
mountains and all that kind of stuff.
Like I can make clips and
like, it
everything
landed on the
whenever I
side
want
and
to,
was
and
just
I'm
like,
not bothering anybody. And then I
it
can edit
just
whenever I want to, because
shot
once again, I'm not
half the
bothering
water
anybody.
down the hall, and the bottle cap was like
makes it to where I don't.
almost all the way down the hall.
that's crazy.
Which makes
And
it
we
to
were
where
like,
I don't
oh.
feel as pressured into having
Well,
to
now we
do
need a
it
towel, and we didn't have any towels, so we got some
until
alcohol
I'm at
wipes
the point where
and,
I
like,
need
just
to now
kinda
do it.
laid them in the water because they're already moist, so they aren't gonna suck up any water. They just kind of like marked where the water was as it evaporated.
But
so
how
we don't
is
step
all
in
the
it.
podcast stuff coming
Mhm.
along? I don't
But,
know. I don't.
yeah,
Is there
it
any
was,
way to? I don't think you can comment on
It was
podcasts.
very
can you?
exaggerated. Like
I don't exactly
like-
know how podcasts go
it's just like,
besides being able to
it
listen
fell
to
off the
them.
thing and it just splooged just down the hall. We're like,
At least it didn't get on any of your stuff.
yes, luckily it was in the hallway. So, but yeah, it was ridiculous.
There's so many dang iron golems.
I'm running
What are you
into
doing
so
now?
much
Oh, because-
diorite. I don't want to. You know what? It doesn't exist. buried,
Perhaps every Friday at
and
7 a.m.
one
Eastern
day,
Standard Time, the episode needs
if we
to be
need it,
published.
And come across it again.
So I usually have to finish
We
Wednesday
will-
or
it will
Thursday
be
at the
here.
latest. I also have to create
Oh,
5 pieces of social media per episode. You can comment on podcast. Yeah, see, every
It's gonna take me
Tuesday,
years to get
Thursday,
down
and
this tunnel
Saturday,
if
I
keep
post
mining
a
all the diorite and stuff.
I
find.
post a
You
TikTok
need to direct for
and
anything
YouTube
specific,
video,
or are you just mining down?
which
I
means
am
a
trying to
video
clear
has to
behind
be
the
ready
lava pillars, so we don't
for
have
both
double lava pillars.
YouTube,
Because
TikTok.
the ones in the hallway are 3
both
blocks
YouTube
off from the
and
ones in the
TikTok.
stairs, which used to be one and the same, but then I
What are you
realized that the
trading?
tunnel was off, so I had to
There's
move
so
it.
many. Why are both of y'all here? Okay.
But
Hold up, I didn't really look. What
yeah,
do you
so
have?
behind these pillars, are the old pillars.
nothing really
So I'm like
Um,
mining all those down.
So yeah, and so because
basically
I
about
don't,
every 10 blocks, there's like
so it's like I wait till like the
another,
last minute,
what do you call it? Vein.
and
of,
then technically the only ones that I have to
diorite or
actually post is
cobble
TikTok
or
because YouTube I
andesite,
can
and I'm
automatically
like,
set it.
I need andesite. Oh no
I
no
need
no.
pumpkins for you.
Oh, okay. I need andesite to
Okay.
keep going.
I create
through this
2
project,
Instagram
but-
posts, 2 Instagram stories, and an Instagram reel.
and
Yeah,
diorite
that
and
makes
cobble
sense
make,
because um,
andesite. But
have what you have to do to wait.
I have so much
wait,
andesite on me,
hey.
and I just keep making more and keep making more polished andesite.
I was thinking about making Instagram real.
It's not like I'm going to a nice open area.
I saw a
and then
video of
bringing
that
all the
to grow your
material that I had
Instagram
and putting
to
it into the
use
build, and now I have no
Instagram
more materials
Reels.
left.
But Instagram
like-
Reels is more
My inventory is
based
full of
on
supplies,
aesthetics.
and as
So
I'm
like
digging,
the first
I'm
part of
finding
the
more
reel
supplies. But then
needs
I'm
to
also laying
be
down some of the supplies and then finding more
needs
supplies.
to be
So my inventory just stays at like 89%
very
the
aesthetic
whole time.
and pleasing.
Have you tried burning it?
Burning is always a solution.
Very true.
That's how you stop yourself from having 50 chests, because you just burn the rest of the stuff you don't need.
Also, who needs a house? You just burn it.
No, you need a house because you don't want to be that homeless person. But you have to make sure you build a house where you can have a place to burn stuff in it and your house doesn't catch on fire.
Well, apparently homeless people have pallet jacks, so that's a benefit.
But you can't get a pallet jack in Minecraft. Unless you're about to make a mod that adds a pallet jack. Which, by all means, I won't stop you there. But that's going to be an interesting choice.
What would you even use it for? Would you just move chests with stuff in it?
Yeah, it would be basically where you can carry things.
It's the only thing that you can use to move an ender chest.
No. It's the only thing to move a chest filled with stuff.
You can just move your whole house with it.
That would be a funny one.
So I'm gonna play for a little bit just to see if I can actually find my stuff.
That's right. No, don't.
What happened?
So exactly what you
I
did,
died.
Kiki,
Yep.
but much
You were
worse.
right. I lost all my crap.
He's lost in the nether.
I told you that was gonna happen. And that's why I said not to log off there. Now I'm gonna
had no
have
choice.
to.
I couldn't get out.
You could have followed me out like I had showed, like I was going, and you're like, no, I'm gonna log out right here. I'm like, okay.
But I didn't log out. I stayed behind. I started digging. I collected materials. I was having a good time. And then darkness happened.
Then started picking fights with gas.
No, they picked
That
fights with me to the
sounds
buttholes.
That sounds like you're still to blame here because you said you were getting off, and you didn't.
I tried very hard.
Okay.
Everything prevented me.
I don't know. I swear you said you had to go to bed. And you
Went to bed in hell.
Kiki, what do you suggest? Because he's running the timer out.
It's been a week. I've just accepted fate. I'm not getting my stuff back.
Where did you die at?
I don't even know where I died. I just died in the nether in some
And he's not saving
hellhole.
lives. So there's like zero tracking.
Did you die in the Crimson Forest?
No, I died trying to get back to the exit.
Were you at least for sure you went the right way trying to come back to the exit?
I don't even know. All I remember is pain and misery.
Okay, well, let me finish what I'm doing and I can I'll attempt to go and see if I find anything. Since I at least have armor on compared to you running around butt naked in the nether.
Hey, I have clothes.
Butt naked in the nether and won't live
I
longer
found my
than 2
stuff!
seconds.
I found it!
Oh my god!
I just gotta find a way to get down.
You better hurry, because that timer's running.
Yeah. Could you possibly abort and rescue?
It's okay. If all else fails, I'm just gonna drop down.
And then message, signature move fell from a high place.
Basically.
It's okay. I'm only like 5 blocks up.
Okay.
Like 10 blocks up. Like 20 blocks up. I'm not
Hey.
gonna count him. Leave me alone.
If you're less than 23 blocks up, you'll survive the fall. Low hearts,
If
but
he
you'll
gets down,
survive
do
the
you have full
fall.
hearts?
I'm at half health.
Oh no, then yeah, you need
Oh! Oh, it's this spawn right in front of me.
No.
What?
It despawned in front of me. I made it down to the bottom, and there was only like 2 things left.
Ouch.
I know.
So I'm gonna
But
write
good
down the
news,
chords
it
where
was
they
the
are
wood
just in
and the
case they die
mushrooms.
again.
Okay.
The only thing is, we're
I
playing
mean, I lost all of my
Bedrock,
armor and weapons.
and
But
Bedrock
I have
means you can't really
1
see
stack
your
of mushrooms and half
chords
a stack of wood.
The
unless
most important
you
things.
turn it on.
I can't believe I should have just dropped. I should have dropped. Oh well. What can you do?
Was it the netherite armor
Could
or
you
regular
rescue
armor?
him?
Oh, it was netherite armor.
I mean, does he have anything important that he's trying to save? He might as well just die and get back here the fastest way.
The
mushrooms!
the whole reason he went there was for the mushrooms. So we can get those, he don't have to go back.
So we can plant the trees so you can have netherwood out in the real world.
I have Netherwood out in the real world. That's what the chunk that you're living next to is.
No, we need saplings basically.
You could have
He-
bone milled the dang ground and got saplings.
You say that last stream.
Because I was focused on the wall and you were talking about me getting distracted.
Because we couldn't figure out a way to get saplings.
You didn't know you could. Oh my god.
No, I don't know about them nether warp trees.
I thought he was just going for the ground stuff.
No.
Because I didn't have any extra of the mycelium ground.
You told him to go over there.
I told him where to find it.
Yes. So you told him to go over there.
I also told him to come back with me so he didn't die. And that also didn't work either. So.
Can someone just help me? I have no idea where the fuck I'm
That's why I was like, please, Kiki, go rescue him.
Okay, here I come.
I'm butt naked and afraid.
Oh, I thought you said you had clothes on.
Well, it disappeared. Right before my eyes.
And Bedrock is incorrect, Microsoft.
I
No,
really
that's
have no
just
fucking
how
clue on
Bedrock is. That's why I don't like playing Bedrock. There are certain things in Bedrock
was
I'm
more
just not
disheartening than just like
the
never seeing it again.
fan
Seeing it right
of.
there, and then the thing that sucked is because I didn't have a pickaxe, so I just couldn't dig fast enough.
Okay, let me clear my
you know what
inventory
just
out
popped
real
up?
quick.
I just got a notice from Microsoft saying we have free stuff.
What?
A Microsoft thing.
What free stuff?
I don't know. It just says we had free stuff, so it's like Microsoft is taunting me now.
Oh.
Yeah, all this free stuff he just lost.
I was like, is that like some kind of respawn thing?
Okay, here I come.
Just look up to the sky and you'll see me on the edge.
Look up to the sky and I'll see you on the. Hold up. Do I need blocks for you? Actually, I'll just mine netherrack. It's fine.
Just tell me which way to go, and if I need to kill myself again, I will.
The thing is, you don't even know where you are. How am I supposed to find you? Because I can't look at chords to find you.
I can see the green forest.
The green forest?
And the green trees. I don't know what the hell it is.
You mean the? Well, I guess it's more cyan, kind of blue. The warp forest?
Turquoise? I don't know what it
Yeah.
is.
Teal?
Okay. In my head, I'm trying to figure out
Cyan.
where that is.
Blue?
Aqua.
Aqua.
Hashtag miscommunication and oof.
I'm cold.
Yeah, because in my defense, like I told him to follow me back out so he did not die. He did not listen because he said that he was getting off. So since
can
I
fire
thought he
arrows if
was
that will help.
getting off,
Just make sure
I
don't hit
figured
any pigmen.
he would follow me
trust
back,
me,
but he
I
was
can't
like,
hit
no,
I
I'm
can't
gonna
hit a
log
damn
out right
thing,
here.
otherwise I
I
wouldn't have
can
been
do
killed
it.
by
I'm like,
gas.
okay. So it's not my fault. Okay, let's see. I see you. Oh, how'd you get up there?
It's a long story.
Oh, you found him?
Yeah, I don't understand how he
Okay.
got up there.
Does this work? Oh, that's not right.
If I would have saved my VODs, you would have seen the mayhem that was my life at the moment.
You don't keep your VODs up?
No.
You really
Damn,
should.
I was that close. Are you serious? This is how close I was to getting out of here. And
Yeah,
instead,
I'll see
I died like a fool.
I see the numbers.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah, I see the numbers. I am so lost on how in the world you even got. Oh, did you climb up this?
I don't even know. Probably not. Maybe. There's a lot going on last time. Oh wait, what? Now that I remember, what was the question that was going to be asked to me?
Yeah.
Huh?
AITA?
Someone was going to ask me a question.
So did you what the fuck are you sitting on the edge for?
I wanted to be seen.
Oh my god. I just ducked
What do
the-
I got to lose? I have 1 level and no gear.
Oh my gosh. Hang
Oh,
on.
it's nighttime. Well,
It is.
Wait, so where was the stuff at?
Right there, right where you popped up at. That's where it was at.
Okay, so how did you get up there?
I
The
really
forest was
haven't-
that way.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was late. I was hungry. People were yelling at me. Things were blowing up.
What's this dirt pillar going across? Oh my god. Oh, you know, I'm not even. Come on, let's get you out of here.
Yay!
uh,
I'm dead.
I was waiting for you to just splat there and
Wow, that hurts.
upstairs.
I didn't know
to
how many
empty
hearts
out.
you had.
I got 2 right now.
Well, as long as you don't touch the lava up here, you should be fine.
This is how close I was. I cannot believe this.
Yes, that's why you know,
For like an hour, I was like, where the hell do I go? And then I got exploded.
I had told you how to get back, and no, next time maybe you should listen to
And
me.
you know what the messed up part was? Is that I died twice. And the first time I was able to make it back to my body. And then the second time, just could not. Why can't I teleport out?
It was just a little bit laggy. It's fine.
Oh,
It's like you are now.
trapped here forever.
I
never
usually
leave.
post on
You must
Friday,
never
Saturday,
leave.
Mondays, and
You're a
Wednesdays,
pigman
and
now.
Friday, Saturday, Monday,
Weird, like-
Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Well, that was.
So you
something. I
don't
even know where
post
I got
on
this gold
Sunday
sword
and
from.
Tuesday. I'm like, the fudge? I'm like, this is almost a whole week. Friday is the episode ad
you can have
post.
this.
Saturday
Do you
is the
have the
show
ad
note
gig?
ads. Monday is song of the week reel. Wednesday is the episode post sample. Thursday is the next episode pre-sample. Like September 1st was episode 1. September 6th would be a sample of the episode from the 1st. The September
I'll go
7th
through the rest of my observations.
would be a
of the
sample
week.
from the upcoming episode. and
Signature.
then
Have
the
you ever
episode
lost
came
a
out.
bottle cap in a weird way?
Tell
Bottle
them,
cap.
Yep.
yeah, but yeah. So see this right here. Now that you see at the top
don't- I
left,
don't
that's
know if
the
I've ever
only
lost a
way
bottle
for
cap.
us to actually
Like there's
see
something that you're drinking and you lose it and you're like, well, this is just gonna be
see
open.
the
done.
chords.
No, I've like dropped it and then I looked at it and go, yeah, I'm not putting that back on my bottle.
Yeah,
I gotta
definitely.
go
Like
back
if
to
it's
the
like a
Nether.
gross area and it's dropped, I'm like, I'll pick it up and throw it out, but I'm not putting that back on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's usually how that goes.
Yeah, I had a water bottle at the movie theater and it warmed up. And when I went to go drink it, it was like, woo, and shot to the ceiling.
Oh,
And then I lost it. So,
Signature, I'm going back to the Nether for you because if you don't have the right ground to grow the wood, it's not gonna grow.
oh, did we need like soul sand or something?
You need this red netherrack right here that you're living next to grow the trees.
So do I just plant the crimson fungus?
Let me go get you some first because when you grow the tree on there, usually it breaks the netherrack underneath it.
Ah,
So it
okay.
turns back to regular netherrack instead of the uh my whatever the
Fancy
crimson
netherrack.
one. Yeah, whatever. I don't even know what it's even called. I just know that's what you need. Yeah, cords are very important.
Oh.
That's just like one of the annoying parts
have y'all ever.
of
Oh, Kiki, have you ever lost
Bedrock.
a bottle cap?
Nope.
Have you ever lost your mind? I'll help you find it.
I lose my mind all the time.
Have you ever blasted Bluetooth music because your device wasn't properly connected?
Yeah.
No, I'm usually I pay attention to that, and I'm like, I ain't gonna do that.
I do when
Yeah,
I think my
I try to
headphones
pay
are-
attention to that as well. Also, yeah, usually when um I don't really listen to music on my like AirPods and stuff like that.
On
I
average,
got
I
some
get around
for I
6
guess
listener per
early
episode
birthday,
on
and I was
or
like,
around
these
launch day.
are like I never really liked
Ooh,
them because I thought they
that's a
looked
good
dumb,
start, especially
but
if they're
they're great
just
for phone
starting
calls.
it.
So I'm like, I started using them for phone calls, and I make sure like anytime I
Down
use a phone,
here.
I have them on and like make sure they work.
I forgot I had soul speed on.
They're
That
good
was
for that,
spooky
and
for like
also
2
like
seconds.
whenever I use my GPS and stuff like that,
Let
I
me
use
go
my
ahead and
phone
just
and
grab some
Bluetooth
of
to the car and
this.
stuff like that. So that's always good.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem dangerous at all.
And sometimes that doesn't connect, so I'm like constantly like plugging like my charger in, or it's my phone or something. So it's like
Just in case
that's
anybody
annoying.
wants
But other
any
than
of
that, I haven't
that.
really like done any of that.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
come up here
Kiki.
and get some more. Yeah, whenever I think my headphones are charged and they're actually not charged, and so then I play music, and I find out it's not charged.
Where does that usually happen?
Usually at the gym because I can get a full charge when I'm at work and listening to it, and then I usually forget to charge it before I go to the gym, and so then I'll be at the gym and about to turn on some music and then realize my headphones are not charged after the music starts coming through my phone.
What kind of headsets do you have?
I have the Samsung earbuds,
Do
the
you like?
purple
Do you
one.
like those?
Yes, I do.
I'm in the market for some new headphones. I've had mine for like 4 years at this point, and they work, but they also do this thing where I turn them off, and when I put them back in the case, they turn back on. So then they just connect to my phone, and then drain the whole case, the little battery pack that it's in. So then when I want to go use it, it's dead.
Ah, that's
Interesting.
weird.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, it usually happens to me at work because I am usually listening to music at work. And because it's an everyday occurrence, it like becomes muscle memory. So I'm like, it should just always be connected. Like as soon as I get near my car, any sounds go to my car. Anytime I'm away from my car, it connects to
I
the
have
nearest
listened to
Bluetooth device.
12 different
that's,
countries.
like,
Yo,
available. And
that's
like
actually
a combination of what Kiki does
that's like
and a
like
combination of
a lot of
I
people
just, didn't turn
just
the
enjoy
headphones on.
Eurovision from every different country. So that's
And
amazing that you have
it's
12 different
always
12 different listeners.
100% like rock music.
That's why I have the nether patch
Like
outside
it's
my house so I
never
can
been
use
like a
roll up and collect
ballad or some
saplings.
R&B.
Yeah.
It's always 100% somebody like
I'm not taking blame for this because, like I said,
every time.
I
I'm like,
warned
like
him
something
not
super
to
embarrassing,
die.
I
He
guess,
could have
but, like,
waited till the
my
next
stuff is usually, like,
stream where I
super,
could
like,
have
low,
helped
so
him. But
even if it was on, I'd be
no,
like, oh,
he had to
okay,
do
I
it
can,
then
like, shut
and
this off
then
now, I
and blah
guess.
blah blah.
So I don't know.
yeah, and like 10% of my music is like loud rock, and I'm like, it's always that 10% of the music. I'm like, how come it can't be any of this K-pop or any of this other music? And it's
I mean, I
like,
feel like it'd be worse if it was K-pop.
Ego
If you- if
signature.
you're- oh hey, it's like you accidentally play some music and it's all like, I love you. You're like, what the hell?
Hey, Annie, how are you? Welcome,
yeah, I guess it
welcome.
would be, but it's especially because like
I'm on the
I don't
road
think
to
anybody thinks that I at work thinks that I listen to K-pop.
bettering my
I've
tools,
been listening to K-pop since 2004, y'all. Y'all already the porn.
which is
So it's
two to
Yeah,
two
I don't-
to get.
Because I don't want anybody at
That
my
is
job to be
mini
like,
milk.
this dude listens to Japanese music.
Get
Because there's a
three.
construction site, so everybody's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Now.
So
Spoon.
So
This
I'm
one needs
always
the
like, yeah, I don't want-
three.
and also I listen to
And the
podcasts or I'll
mini.
listen to YouTube videos or something. I've gotten to the point where I'm just running out of stuff to watch, so I put whatever on.
Okay.
But I'm
And then I
I
can go on.
yeah, I always
later.
try to make it so I
But
make sure nobody
This
knows what I'm
one
listening to.
needs the
You
two
should
to get the three.
I've got something good to listen for you to listen to. It's called
Five.
he's a streamer, but he's called Kid Boga.
I'm just gonna get rid of all
He
this
scams
junk.
the scammers.
There
So
we go.
Oh.
yeah, so essentially he calls them up and wastes their time, and he's been adding them, like he's been
But how are you
uploading his
today?
longer
How
streams
was
and stuff
your
like that.
weekend been?
Yeah.
so that's like 7+ hours, some of them. So it's like it's good to just like have it in the background and stuff like that.
I'll give it a
what do I
shot.
have on me?
And
I have
it's really good because some of them get really
Pumpkins.
committed and stuff like that, because it's like they're trying their hardest to scam this. They think it's like an 80+-year-old grandmother, but it's him, and it's great.
They're like, I'm so close.
Yes.
yeah, and it'll just lead them on for like 2-3 hours,
Yeah.
and then it just
Potatoes.
doesn't work out. And like I think what didn't like one of them like break
Beetroots.
down? It's like, come on, man.
Carrots.
Like he was just.
I
Yeah.
think
What's over here? What do you got?
a woman. There were a couple of woman scammers that broke down, but the men scammers usually get like really angry and like start cursing them out and stuff like that. So it's
There you go.
it's a combination of both.
It's like I'm like I don't know what to do.
So,
I don't
yeah,
know if I
second
should
that
use the
recommendation.
XP
I
to
haven't
fix my
listened to him in
tools or
a
use
long
XP
while,
to get
but back
the
when I was
levels
watching a
I
lot of
need.
Twitch, yeah, he was one of the people that I switched to.
He recently he had a scammer on that he was talking to for over a year,
Okay.
and the guy was completely convinced that he was talking
No.
to her grandfather.
Dang it.
And he
didn't mean to
was
have
trying to
anything in
get
my
into his
hand.
like Kraken account for like Bitcoin and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah?
And he finally
Okay.
like gave him his
This
his
one needs
Bitcoin ID or whatever it's called.
10.
Yeah.
And the whole wallet and stuff like that. But instead of like he had like, let's say like ABC, he accidentally quote unquote
ABC.
accidentally
That
did
easy as
ADD,
1, 2,
and
3.
the guy didn't
I
catch it in
know
time,
it
and then
don't wake
afterwards
me.
he exploded.
ABC,
So like
1,
he
2,
switched
3,
the
gotta
wallet a
you
little
and
bit,
me
and then the
now.
guy was like, "What'd you do? You're so stupid!" Like, and it was like, "Oh, like I can get it back. I came back." And it's like, "Okay, good." But it's like a whole year of like something like it's craziness. So yeah,
ABC.
Sometimes he gets them to sing, and it's
oh,
great.
I'm so glad I don't
it's
have to
this
do
whole
that
thing.
anymore.
That sounds like it's worth it.
But don't worry,
Yeah, it's
you
great.
got this. I believe
Yeah,
in you.
I've,
You can get it
If
done.
I can get some time in the
The
office,
hard work is
I'll,
worth it.
Like I'll try to put on Twitch because Twitch apparently only works if you're connected to the Wi-Fi.
It's worth it at
So,
the end.
I think last Friday I hopped on and I saw Kiki was streaming, but I got her like right at the tail end of the stream. But if I'm running around the site, like I try to have something to listen to, or like if I don't really need to be, like, if I'm moving around everywhere, I'll listen to something on
Breaking
YouTube or a podcast or something.
This,
But I'm
that needs
like I listen to so
13,
much stuff
okay.
already. I feel like I'm running
And then
out.
can I do this and
Okay.
this?
yeah, he's got a good
breaking.
collection at least.
Okay, that's
I'll
good.
put it in the Discord.
Now I
in
need to
Tacos
get
Discord. 'Cause he's
13
got
levels
a whole
real
like
quickly.
thing, and it's pretty good.
And then both of my spoons will be
I'll do that
good.
right now since.
Thanks, you're welcome. What do we need? Do we have any wheat? I know we had wheat seeds, but I feel like I
it's
used all
hard for
the
me to find
wheat
something that I can like
to
listen
breed
to
the
on a regular basis at work
cows.
because
I did.
I have to find something
Here,
that's
we'll
not
only use
too
enough
distracting,
to
but that's
upgrade the
distracting
level.
enough.
Do we have any
Yeah.
beetroots?
And it's like whenever I find
snap.
that like rare
Incoming
gem,
ad.
I'm like, oh, okay. They're
Incoming
like, it's
3-minute
only
ad
like 2
reminder.
episodes though. And I'm like,
Oh, we have
well,
potatoes. There's some that
it's
wants
my
potatoes.
first break of the day and I'm done.
Okay.
Also, Adam Savage from
potatoes.
Mythbusters, he does a lot of like 1-day builds, which sometimes takes a while. But he's also
yeah,
like he does
I
like
hope
live
you
streams
have a
where
lovely
people ask him
Tuesday
questions
you
and he
had a
talks and stuff like
lovely
that. So
weekend.
those go for a little
I
while
ended
too.
up going
I'll do this
to
one,
the casino this past weekend,
but
even though that was not what my plans was. But I ended up there somehow.
But like, if you go like into his like deeper archives, he was rebuilding his R2D2 and stuff like that, and he was building some Mandalorian
Don't
armor.
you like how you just
and,
randomly end up somewhere that
Hellboy's
you
armor
wasn't
or like the
expecting to end
weapons
up
they
at?
use and stuff like that. So, so that's all I got, I guess.
No, that's enough.
I've also been following like people who play video games, but they just upload it as just like one giant like movie, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like the cutscenes and stuff like that. So I found a couple of those, and those have
Hey,
been good.
new achievement. I've traded for
I'm
1,000
trying to find
emeralds. I'm amazing.
like interesting video game stuff, like lore
Who
for
had
the
fun?
game or something.
Depends.
Or a game
I'll
that I
explain
probably
after
haven't
the
played,
ad
or
because I
I'm like,
don't know how
just-
many ads you're about to
I try to look
get.
for those, but I don't seem to
As
find enough of
usual,
those.
per se.
I have a
Actually,
couple.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quickly while the ads are running.
I have.
So I will be right back.
The Nth apple and oxhorn.
Apple.
Please, game. Do not lag out when I'm walking right next to a pit of lava. Okay.
Like that.
And it's like, Takoyaki Gaming burned to death. Let's see.
And then these two are the ones that I watch sometimes for long gameplays and stuff like that. So it's like a movie essentially. And then this guy.
Source findings.
And they're pretty good,
Oh.
like gamers, I guess. So it's like, I don't know. Did you die, Taco?
No.
He thought about it.
Oh, so I guess I'll say it for like the 4th time today. I'm dehydrated, so I've been drinking water. And I have a cup that I've been pouring water from the fridge on, and then I have a bottle of water that I got that I've been carrying around with me. And
Oh,
not
look at this
drinking
guy.
all day.
Look at this guy double fisting water.
And not doing it effectively. And yeah, so I drank the cup of water, and I only have one coaster next to me. So I set the cup of water like off to the side.
Whoa.
And I put the bottle of water on the coaster. And I just knocked over the cup. And I'm like, oh. And the cup like fell over the mouse and like cupped the mouse. And I'm like, oh, well, at least it was empty. And I picked it up. The water just dripped all over the mouse. I'm like, oh, shit. But it wasn't a lot, so it's fine.
And then he fell into the lava.
Slave!
Oh, I'm sorry.
I spent the past week just looking at computer parts.
You need to set aside some time for a chat.
I need to set aside time for a lot of things. I mean, I saw the AMD graphics card, the 7900 XTX, that have been going on sale today. Like they started, I think, yesterday evening and continued on to today. They've been knocking off like $100 off of some of them.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know what to do. Just
So
Black Friday's around the corner. Amazon Prime deals are about to happen. Newegg is about to have their thing.
so
I would look and see if you have a micro center.
I don't. The closest one that I have is there are 2 micro centers here, and there are in the 2 cities that are like 4 hours away.
I would still check their pricings because certain things can be mail, but they have really good deals on things, and they have constant deals on things.
Yeah.
So I would check micro centers because they also do bundles where you can get certain things.
I've seen the bundles. I saw a couple of
You can bone
interesting
mill
ones.
those trees if you.
Oh, that's right. But yeah, I've seen a couple of deals. I don't know how. I mean, I want to get like a pretty beefy one, or I want to start trying to build a pretty good one.
Yes and no.
So I've been looking at
not
motherboards.
like,
I'm like, all of this stuff sounds
in
cool, but
my
I don't know what any of it means.
I am not the biggest fan of
I know, like
gambling.
M.2. It's like, oh, that's for the.
I
that's
just
for
like
the
looking
hard
at
drives.
the pretty lights.
The dang old heat sinks come on the motherboard, so I don't have to get it for the RAM.
Going to a casino,
hard drive.
I am good for like
maybe. I'm all like,
maybe
oh yeah, all of this sounds cool. I don't know what the hell it
10-ish
means.
minutes, 10, 20
so
minutes.
set aside some time.
If I'm not winning, then I'm
so you know
over
where
it.
to look and not where to spend
If
a
I
bunch of time.
am winning, then I'm cool to play for like a little bit longer.
I've been looking at Micro Center, and
but I'm one of those people who
where in the build?
Motherboard.
Doesn't like to waste their money when it could be used on
I know what kind of
something
RAM I want.
else more
I want
beneficial.
32 sticks of 32 gig, not 16. But then I also got to make sure that the motherboard can handle it. Otherwise, you're just gonna do nothing with it.
While I was there, and majority of the times,
because I read there's some
I think out of all the
that I was
times I've
looking
gone
at
to
where
a
people were
casino,
like, yeah,
I've only been
it's a nice motherboard, but
lucky one
apparently it wasn't
time.
optimized for.
And I know everybody's all like, it's all about
like
the mindset.
128
You have to
gigs
have
of
a
RAM. It
good
can only handle
mindset. You
64
have
gigs of
to
RAM.
think positive. You have to
And
speak it
whenever they
into
try to add
existence
more
and
RAM,
stuff like
it just
that.
wouldn't pick it up at all.
And I
So
mean,
it's just like,
I understand it. I can see that logic.
Yes, usually there's like a compatibility list.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know.
But yeah, there's no way you would be.
And plus, on top of that, it was also the
game,
fact that I'm literally going to a wedding in 2 weeks, and then going to TwitchCon in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I didn't really want to be at a casino. I want to save my money.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna start my OnlyFans career, so I gotta make sure my computer.
So I also didn't go
can,
there with a positive.
Do all of the things.
Like,
yes,
speaking into existence, having a good time, because I was like, I didn't want to be here. I'm trying to save money for the trip.
I'm too old.
Blah blah blah. This and that.
I mean, everyone's into something. You can't really.
I mean, that's fair.
Fair. I was like, there's no such thing as too old. No, the only thing that's too old is dead.
Well,
so I enjoyed getting to see all the pretty lights, and honestly, I enjoyed watching who I went with play because they were winning.
I've had this conversation quite a bit. You know,
now that's one thing I do
enjoy. I know what my fan base
I can sit here and watch other people play and be just as content.
And I'm okay with that. I mean, they're no problem with it. If they're gonna spend money, I mean, shoot, I'll take the compliments.
Or it's better to save your money anyways. Yeah. Because it's like, I don't know, it's kind of
So,
hard.
yeah.
Because like scared money don't make
Let
money
me
is
know when you
what
have a
one of
couple of
my
hours free. I can help narrow it down.
like
There's a lot
bowling
of
friend
there's a lot of
always
new
says,
pieces and
because
parts and
like
stuff like that
there's
that
a
I
lot
don't
of
know because my
gambling.
knowledge
Yeah.
is like
I guess
3
air
years old,
quotation
but
gambling
the
you can
basic
do in
concepts I can
bowling
point you in the right direction.
What?
So.
Okay.
is the best way I can possibly say it.
What would you prefer, Intel or AMD?
So
Intel because I'm brand loyal.
Brand loyal. Okay.
it
Okay,
depends
I mean,
on
like,
what you want. Depends on if you get Intel or AMD, because they both do different things or have
um,
different benefits. Never mind. Let me rephrase that. Yeah.
yeah. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a long conversation.
Yeah. I kind
What
of
was I
feel like
saying?
Kiki might.
But
it might benefit from Kiki being
yeah,
here too, because
it's.
Kiki, share your wisdom.
I
Guide me to the
have
promised land.
I have no wisdom. I go to my friends who have more knowledge than I do, and I let them do it.
Kiki, guide me to your friends.
You can in my Discord there is Bill the Eye. He is my IRL friend who knows anything and everything about computers if you have any question. And then there's also Mr. Cookie. Those are
Mr.
the two that I go to about my PC stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Taco for a little help when I was building this one that I have now, and I'm looking to upgrade at least one above what I have now, just to go from there.
Yeah.
yes.
But ooh,
I can do the preliminary compass. I'm like, all right, you want to
but
go in this direction, and then you can consult the experts.
yes,
and they can,
I'm like,
fine tune it.
I think I want to use it for gaming.
I'm
I mean,
stingy, I guess
whenever
you
I
can kinda
stream,
say,
I
with
would like
money.
for everything to work properly. But I think I also want to do it for audio editing
It's fun
and stuff like that.
to
And
spend
maybe
your
I
money
can
on things that you
learn how to
want.
program.
Some people do
I just
like
want to get into
gambling. I
computer
just
stuff, man. I really
don't think gambling is for me.
remembering why I
I
wanted
just
to go
enjoy
into
seeing the
game
pretty
development
lights
when I was
on the
fresh out of high school.
machines and the
And now that
cool
I have a
games
job where I
that
actually work on a
go with
computer,
the
I realize
machines.
how much I actually like working and being
But
on a
it
computer.
doesn't mean that
So
I have to
I
be
want
the
to
one
build
to
a really
spend
good
my
computer so I
money.
can just keep doing computer stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. And
Okay,
also
I think,
OnlyFans.
Yes.
did I trade with the person who had a potato trade?
Do y'all say bless you to everybody who sneezes?
Yes.
Yes.
For the first couple of times, and then after a while, it's like, okay, enough.
Yes.
But that's a joke usually.
Yes.
I just say Gesundheit.
Okay.
I say bless you just because it's
that
faster.
fits.
Yeah.
That fits for you. So
What about you? Do you like going to
I am
casinos?
at a weird crossroads.
Bone
And,
Thugs and Harmony.
Not even gonna lie,
and
most people
like,
when they
it's
turn
kind of
like
like how you said, where
18
like after
or
a
20,
certain
not 18.
amount
Well, I
of
guess it's some
sneezes, it's
some
like,
hurt
all
teens.
right, I
When you
don't
turn
keep doing this
18
all
or
day.
21 or this and
It's
that and
really
whatever,
sneezy at work,
they're all like,
but then
oh, I can't
also,
wait to drink and stuff and blah blah this
at
and
a
that.
certain point,
My
used
excitement
to
was
say
when I
thank you.
was able to go to a dang casino
and then
because
now
I had
Nobody says
always
thank you.
wanted
nobody
to
says
go
thank
to
you
a
to anybody who says bless
casino.
you.
Yep.
That's rude. That's kind of rude.
Yeah.
And now that I've been to
And
a
I'm
casino,
like,
I'm like,
well, I'm not gonna waste my
it's
time
okay.
Yeah.
and bless you all day.
But it doesn't.
And it's like,
I would
it's not
still
like,
probably prefer
oh,
going to casinos
just because I say
over
bless you, you owe me a
drinking.
thank you. It's kind of like, it's just,
Like acknowledge it.
yeah. But then it's like, should I acknowledge it like every 5 minutes, like every 10 minutes throughout the entire shift?
Nah.
Like it's after a while, it's like, all right, everybody here is sneezing entirely too much. We need to figure this out. Like, so I think I'm on that end of it where it's like, I've probably said bless you like 200-300 times. And now I'm like, I'm kind of over it.
You
Like,
didn't see anything, okay? I didn't break that.
I mean, I say bless you to people If they say thank
Okay.
you, then I'll keep doing
Now
it.
that we've spent
I mean,
the first hour and
Israel does
15
work.
minutes
The same thing for me. So I
fixing
don't.
up
To me, it
2
isn't a thing.
spoons
But
because
once you
somebody
start,
doesn't have a
if you don't
faster way to
respond to
get
it,
dang
then I
XP,
feel like I don't need to say it.
we can
Yeah.
finally go and do what
it's
we
kinda
need to
just tapered
do.
off, and it's kind of
Just
weird
work on the
because
dang
people are still constantly saying like sneezing,
work on the
and
dang
I'm
wall
like,
now.
this is such a weird situation that I'm in. Like, I feel like if people
That just
kept
took
saying
way longer
thank
than
you,
it should have.
then I'd still keep saying bless you, even though I'm like, I have to say it like 20, 30 times a day. Like it's it's such a weird situation to where I'm like, shouldn't
Let
we
me
call
double-check and
somebody to
make
like
sure all
filter
these
the air or
chests
something? Because
are-
I
like,
mean, that would probably be the better
Okay,
conversation.
yeah. Those are good.
yeah, because I'm like, every day, all day, like
That's
at
not
least
Also, I ended up
like
finishing the
somebody's
bird on my-
sneezing.
Ooh,
once
really?
once
What's
every 30
your
minutes. Like,
Minecraft
it's-
in-game name? Because then I can
You sure they're
go
not
and look it
poisoning
up
y'all?
and look at it.
Gotta feel
I
like
want
it.
to see.
But yeah, so
I love looking at
the
Minecraft.
reason I brought this up is like, so we
skins.
were in a different building for a day, and
Oh, I don't know if
Nobody
Order's
sneezed.
still here. Order got the first, but I don't know if he's still here.
like way less people
I forgot I had
sneezed,
something to tell Order.
but it was like somebody like it's an open floor because like
Uh-huh.
right now we have everything kind of like sectioned off in like groups of 5, and then there's like dividers and stuff like that. But like this whole floor was just open.
Okay.
And then, so there's just like pillars.
Don't know why I have,
That's
but
the
it's
only
still
thing
on
that was
me.
like blocking view. So somebody on the entire other side of the building, like of the floor, sneezed. And
Okay, let's go.
Like I started laughing
Where's my phone at so I
Because-
can...
when Ray Ray's on the other side of the house and she sneezes. I like yell across the house. I'm like, "Bless you," and then she laughs and says, "Thank you," and it's funny.
I'm pretty sure it does.
And I
It
had
should
the
be...
urge
I feel like it.
to like yell. Yes, like
I don't see
across
why
the
it
room,
wouldn't.
scare everybody around me, including the person who sneezed, and just make it real awkward. And I'm like, I hate this feeling.
Like, this
Because I
would've
feel
been
like it
great.
should just look at whatever name,
yeah, and
whatever
I'm
the
like-
name is, and then
I'm like, if y'all here were
wherever
cool,
you
I
play it,
could.
it should just
But
show
y'all are
that.
not
I
cool.
feel like.
So I'm,
You all suck. Y'all don't deserve it.
so I'm just gonna talk about it on stream.
Oh, that's where my bed is. You know,
like
I didn't know where
like
I
an
left
adult.
it at. Glad I found it.
Also,
Okay.
Signature, are you into like Dungeons and Dragons at all, or not really?
Um,
Yeah, I've always wanted to try it.
'Cause I have two not they're kind of podcasts too, but I'll put them in the Discord as well. But like Critical Role is a good one. They're accomplished voice actors, and they're on their third campaign, and they're really good.
So
They've been
now
doing it for a while,
comes out.
and they have podcasts of it too. And then there's one, what's it called?
And how many over does it go?
It's British, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yogscast, if you know them,
5,
they
6,
did.
Oh,
7.
yeah.
They have their own.
Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4,
What's it
5,
called?
6.
They've done a bunch of high rollers.
6, 7.
I get it.
I'm back when I've got to look.
yeah.
Enjoy your luck, Alex.
This is to their first episode 7 years ago. Wow. But this is their first episode, and then they've done a bunch of others. But for Critical Role, you can watch their third campaign, but all of their campaigns are on there as well.
Wow. Okay, let's
So if you like scroll all the way down, it's there.
I'll give it a shot. I've always wanted. I wanted to try Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if I'll like it, but
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that plays it, so.
Yeah, because you said you like wanted like long stuff, and they have really long episodes and stuff like that. So it's like 3 hours. So I don't know, just like 2 episodes would be just like a work day essentially.
Yeah, there we go.
There's also this really cool podcast called Monthly Catch Up.
Yes, that too.
They do 3-hour episodes too.
That doesn't sound like Dungeons and Dragons.
You know, I would like to watch that podcast, listen to it, but I heard one of the hosts just doesn't finish any animes, so I don't know if I can get you know, a good take on those animes. Heard him watches like 1 or 2 episodes, and then he's like, "Oh, I don't have enough time."
That's hilarious. Let's see. Does it not? What?
Speaking of
And
anime,
here goes me over here
I,
trying to test it on me, and I'm like, I got literally the same
just
skin for
watched some
both Bedrock
trailers.
and Java. I'm an idiot.
Really? You should be watching the whole shows.
Yeah.
Well, this is a sneak peek to see what I want to try, sample.
Oh, is the
You know.
the new season coming out?
Yeah, it started like not just now.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be interesting. Like
Let's see.
I'm in a weird spot because we're not recording right now,
Mhm.
and I'm thinking about changing up some of the
I guess
format.
maybe it doesn't work
Okay.
for Bedrock.
So
What?
I'm prepping for it, and in that preparation, I watched a bunch of trailers. I don't know what they're doing with Fooly Cooly, but
Finding
I
a
don't think I like
Minecraft
it.
player
Oh, yeah.
skin.
Have you seen the season 2 and 3 that they did?
Bedrock?
No,
Question
but I haven't heard good things about it, so that's probably why I haven't watched it.
Yeah, now there's season 4 and 5 coming out.
Oh God.
And I've like from
It's doing the most.
It is.
You're in my
It's
Discord,
weird because
right?
back when I originally watched Fooly Cooly, I watched it in English because it was on.
You
Yeah.
can actually
Toonami.
just post it in the
And
media.
The trailers are Toonami trailers. That
Media
are in English, and I'm
channel.
like, at
Or the
this
arts,
point in
food and
my-
arts
what
channel.
is
Either one
this?
is fine. I could just keep looking at there. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. I'm
I
stupid.
found a dungeon that a bunch of y'all probably already found, so I'm gonna go back out.
Okay, let's get back.
And
One,
yeah, I'm just
two,
like,
three, four,
I
five,
wish that
7. I didn't realize. I guess you can't do it for
now.
Bedrock.
But
I
yeah,
thought you
don't know.
could.
I feel like they're like one of them. It's full CG, so I know Psycho's gonna hate it.
Mm. That's why I couldn't watch the Trigun,
Oh, the new
the remake.
yeah.
Like it was partly because of that. I can kind of get past it. I don't know. I like the original Vash so much that the new one I just couldn't.
Yeah.
Just couldn't do it. I'm like, nah. It's like if they were to remake Cowboy Bebop, and then they got a
Yeah,
different voice actor for like Spike and Jet. It was
Like
like,
made it all live action.
yeah, and then put it on
Never did
Netflix.
something like that. But apparently, One Piece live action is really good.
It is.
I have heard that it is too.
It is very good.
Interesting.
I will stand by it. I watched it. It is. They casted it really well. The storytelling was a little rushed because they've kind of pushed whole arcs into one episode. So like,
Only way you'll get it done.
yeah, I
That
mean,
makes
yeah.
sense.
So, but other than that, I mean, and that's like a very minor gripe because it's not like it really. Like it kind of changes it a little bit, but you still get the key points out of each arc. They casted it really well. Everybody acted phenomenally. You know, they really tried to stay true to it as much as they could, and you know, it shows. It wasn't. You can tell they really tried with it, and didn't just try to make it for money. Not saying that Watch Season 2 is just completely suck.
Just like the Avatar one, the very first Avatar, the last Airbender, where they just rushed the hell out of it and made it just for money.
Yeah.
Well, the movie itself wasn't very good to begin with,
That too.
but apparently they're doing a live action one, I think, or another one, or like
Yes,
something.
and it's being made by the actual creator. Let's
Yes.
go. We're getting like 3 more movies from them. I'm looking so forward to it.
Interesting.
Wait, so they're retelling the story of Aang?
Yeah, but with the actual creators of the last Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
I can get down with that. I kind of wish they would have kept going with Korra, though.
In my opinion, I didn't really care for Korra. I didn't care for that one that much.
I didn't like it as much as Aang, but I felt like it was still good enough. But I think the thing that bugged me about it is like the same reason why I couldn't get into Boruto before it started sucking. It's that whole like retro, like, oh, we live in the past, but also look at all of this technology. And I'm like, it just felt like it didn't fit because the original Naruto, it was kind of like, oh, we're ancient ninjas, and then in the new Boruto, they're like, oh, well, now we have smartphones. We're like, what the fuck?
So it's like the Star Wars prequels.
I guess.
Quiet.
I don't remember that I don't remember smartphones in the Star Wars prequels.
Oh no, like you said, like going, it's supposed to happen before the original 3.
Oh yeah. And then they had like dual lightsabers and
Yeah. Like all of a sudden they lost all of their technology.
yeah.
And everybody doesn't know how to do like backflips and stuff.
What? You don't know how to do a backflip? What do you mean you don't know how to do a backflip? That's like training 101.
You're a Jedi, you don't know how to use the Force?
Well, so even the babies know how to use the Force the moment they come out screaming.
Oh, they should have used it when Anakin showed up.
I have done it into a mind system.
Oh, let me.
I feel like I've done nothing but made bad decisions.
Sometimes that's life, though. You don't know until you do it, though.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, man. If I could name this year, I think that's what it would be.
That was last year for me.
That was my entire journey in Illinois for me, I guess.
Okay, let me see. Let me
Oh,
lick
And a
me
little
good
bit of
lick.
the
Let me good lick.
pandemic.
Oh,
People talk about the pandemic.
I
like it was the worst
like it. I
thing ever.
like
And for some people it was,
it.
I understand. Man,
His
but I
skin is
miss
so
it.
cute.
Like the first couple months were great. Like I didn't have to do anything. I was just like
Roses
okay,
on the
this is good. And then
sleeves.
after a while, I was like, okay, now what?
It's so cute.
Oh, no.
I like
I
it.
loved it. Well, I won't say I loved all of it, but I certainly loved not having traffic in the city.
Okay. And this is
Yeah, I
gonna be
didn't
the
spend much time on the
corner.
road. But
Oh, look at you,
Yeah.
non-essential worker.
Wow. Somebody's a little salty.
I mean, I had to work through the whole pandemic.
How do you think I felt? I had to do the same thing. You're not alone, dude.
I know, but the thing that bugged me is that when they were all like, "Oh yeah, people are getting $600 a week to
Oh.
stay home," and I'm like, "Man, I'm out here working, and they're out here paying me less."
So true. I understand that.
that's what a lot of people noticed, and they're like, "Oh, I guess I'm unemployed now." And then there's-
Dude, I should have done that. I would have had a lot more fun.
You say that now, but
yeah, hindsight.
Yeah. But also, if I had a time machine.
Because I made it out in the condition that I was in, I don't want to like go back and be like, all right. So instead of staying home this day,
2,
let's
3,
do
4.
one thing, and then it's like hospital. I'm like, I don't.
I mean, the fact that I was out and about the whole time, and then the only time I got sick was at the end of the year. I feel like I could have done the whole thing and probably still been fine.
You're welcome. Took a good long while, but I'm happy with it. Yeah, I want to work on like making like I hate this.
Do you want to work on hating this?
No, I'm at the corner of the dang wall, and I'm seeing how it's about to work or where it's about to fall. Doc, if it doesn't line up with the cobblestone, but it's like a little bit further out, is that still okay?
Further away from the buildings and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, like the issues would be like, it's a little off and it cuts this house in half, but is that okay? It's like, no.
Oh, dang. Okay, I guess I won't cut that house in half then. Okay, but like I want to work on Minecraft skins because I want to have multiple Minecraft skins. I want to be good at making Minecraft skins, but I am so indecisive.
I learned about those
that I
it's more
wouldn't be
financial
able
decisions.
to
Like, that's
decide
the
on
only thing that I would have changed.
should I go
Everything else
this
I would've
route
kept
or
the
that
same.
route, and then when I
And
do,
so basically during the like 6 months before the
feel like I
pandemic,
wouldn't be good with like the shading and like the
started my own
coloring and then like placing it the right
and
way.
I was like, okay, cool.
And I'm like,
things are
okay,
working
and then I
out,
just get
everything's
frustrated, and
cool.
I'm like, okay, well, I'm not
I'm
doing
like,
this now because I'm frustrated.
doing this, and I'm like part-timing my my former full-time
So then at
job.
that point, I'm like,
And
I'd
I'm
rather
like,
just
all right, it is
pay
time
somebody
to go
else to do it.
full-time with this, and then it's like the world falls apart, and I'm like, well, because I'm doing an online thing, it actually like boosted up, so
And so
I
I'm
got a lot
like,
of work to do. And then it's like, and guess what now? All of your stuff is floating out in the middle
like I said,
of the
the
ocean.
skin I
and
have
your
right
business is
now,
going down.
the
And then it became terrible.
this one, order made it.
I think the
Like,
one
the only
thing
thing I
would've
did
done
was, like,
different
the
was,
head,
invested in NFTs.
But
I mean,
he
they were
made
so
like the
successful.
whole entire like pirate looking
I would,
kind
or
of
like
the
when
whole
AMC
entire like
was
pirate
going crazy
skin
with the stocks and stuff like that.
because he was all
tried
like,
that a little
you
bit.
can't be a pirate on
GameStop,
every
too.
server and live in a boat and not have a pirate skin.
But yeah, so when everybody started needing help and stuff like that, like the whole, how Ziggy said, like the $600 and stuff like that.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5.
wasn't sure if I qualified because I was doing
6,
my own
7.
thing. 'Cause,
Dude,
like,
you should have applied for the PPP loans. I knew people that were applying for them because they're like,
1, 2.
because they were self-employed or whatever, and then they're just
Yes.
like, yeah, I just applied for the PPP loan and I got it, and I was like, it's like, you don't even need it, and they're like, yep, it's just extra money. I was
Yeah.
like, wow. So it's okay for you to apply for PPP loans, but when when the people are getting like the $600 checks, they're like, oh, look at those welfare guys.
You know, I
yeah.
think I actually applied for that. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
yeah.
like I understand people that needed it, and they're like, yeah, it's probably gonna do it, but like this particular person didn't need the loan. He was very financially well off. He had everything under control, nothing, because he was doing construction, so he was still working, and he was doing real estate, so he was still working. But he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do the PPP loan also, and I'm just gonna take that money too.
Yes.
I did this.
And me, I'm like, I didn't want to seem like that. So I was like, I don't think it applies to me because
No.
I'm self-employed.
No,
It's really good.
And then it's like,
Thank you. I
and the
know
whole-
he did
the whole,
such a
like,
good job
unemployment
on
thing
it.
too. And I'm like, well, like I guess I can't
I
work
wanna
because
learn
all my
to
stuff
do
is
that
floating in the middle of
level
the ocean.
of shading, but
because
I'm
of that,
also
it's
lazy.
affecting my
Yeah.
business. So I'm like, does that actually
Like
apply?
even
And
my
they're like,
lore skin
yeah, it
that I
does. And
had
I'm
for
like,
my
oh, I
Minecraft
didn't know
server,
for like 6
which
months.
probably won't ever get used, or who
the
knows?
one thing that
I
I
don't
have
know. The
learned
people I
in
used to
my
do lore
years of
with
living
don't
is that
really
only crooks get rich,
play.
and that's it. If you
as
try to do
often as
everything
we
legit,
used
you will
to.
never make it out. But
So
the
I don't
minute you
know
start
if I
stealing like
will ever
everybody else, that's
use
how you get rich.
my
By
lore
doing
skin.
all of the stuff you're not supposed to do.
But the skin I
Yeah, and
have
I'm like-
there
But
is
there's
literally
a possibility
like
of getting caught, and if you get
I
caught,
found
you
somebody
can't do it
else's
like the rich
skin. I was
people
like,
and
oh,
pay it
I
off.
very
You're
much
gonna be
like
stuck.
this, and I took
But that's
3 hours.
where doing the legal
Basically
the legal crimes
copying
gets
some of the
into. Like
shadings
all
and
those little
making it
loopholes and the
my
taxes
own.
and all this stuff.
But like
that's,
the main,
I
like
mean,
the
it's-
whole
yeah, that's
chess
how you
part
do
of it,
Yeah, it's more loopholes.
I just
than, like,
loved it so
actual,
much that I
legit
just literally kept
illegal
it the
things.
same. But after that, I changed
It
the,
should be illegal.
I changed like the legs and
Yeah,
everything.
So, like, my whole thing is like I was self-employed, and then it's like for people that were like similar to me who are like what is it? They do commissions and stuff like that. Let's say like an emote designer or something. The emote designer, like.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Before I continue, I need to go make sure I go talk to Taco.
Because
Make sure I am doing this and
your
he's okay with this
business is
before I
actually
go and
business is
start
up
taking
because
this
a lot of people are
down.
watching streaming. But like if in that case, like let's say you're just self-employed and you're doing something and is affected by it.
Oh, but trial and error
It's
is a
so
very
weird
hard thing
to
for me.
apply for
because
unemployment because you have
it's like
to
with cooking.
say who's the
I
employee
love
and who's
cooking
the
and I love
employer,
baking.
and then file
And
forms for the
it's like that whole
employee
thing.
to get sent to the
when you
employer to
fail,
get approved.
you just
And you're
learn
like,
from your
all of that is me.
mistakes and you try
So,
again.
I
No,
went and
my
applied,
thought
like,
process
let's say,
is
like, oh, so
I'm
can I
trash,
go
it's
apply
trash,
for
and I'm never
the
gonna do that
assistance
again because obviously
and
I suck at
tell
it.
me, my boss,
That is what happens when I do trial
the
and error.
employee is
There is
not
no
getting
error.
paid
There is
because
I'm an
me, the
ultimate
boss, had trouble with
failure.
this.
Never
It's
doing
yes.
that again because
Yeah, the
obviously
answer is
I'm
yes.
not
And
good
I
enough
didn't
at
know
doing
that
it
for,
and
like,
I'm just a
6
loser.
months. So when everybody was getting like,
That
they
is
were
what
like,
my
oh, we're
thought
doubling your
process
benefits
is
and we're
with
like giving
trial and
everybody like all
error.
this extra money.
Which is why it's
Like,
harder for
when
me
I
to
found out that the
try
answer was
certain
yes
things.
for me, I'm like,
Because if
oh.
I fail at it, I am not going to go
All
straight into
those
thinking, okay, well,
weeks
I'll
and
just learn
months
from
that
that.
I
I'm
was
going
like, I
straight
don't think
into
this applies
being
to me, it
depressed
did.
because I am horrible, stupid, and I don't know what I did wrong and how to do it any better.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Okay.
But it was you should have thought of it this way. You're doing it to keep the economy alive.
Taka, where are you?
I wanted to do it to get rid of my debt. I'm like,
I mean, that's
Like-
it, but also it's for the economy. So next time
Yeah,
you find yourself in that situation, just remember, it's for the economy.
yeah, because like, let's say I did clear out my debt and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's less bills for me to pay, which gives me an opportunity to invest more, double down in my business, and I could like hire people. So I'm like, yeah, it's for the economy. I'm creating jobs.
Also, just think of all of the conventions you can go to.
No.
Taka, where are you?
I'm on the side of the tunnel.
I need you to come up here so I can, before I continue on going on my path, and then you tell me, no, you didn't want me to do this. I would like for you to come in, look at this to make sure I am in the clear with how I've already done this one section.
Yeah, all right. Should we sleep? Or is it just raining?
It's just raining.
Okay.
All right, guys, I gotta log off. I gotta go take care of some stuff. But
See you later.
thank you guys. Thank you for the suggestions. Kiki, thank you for saving my butt. I was
welcome.
naked and afraid, and I would still be naked and afraid if it wasn't for you.
And the questions, remember.
I'll remember for
question.
next time.
Remember the quest.
Return the slab.
I'll remember the questions for next week. I was just very ill prepared. I will not lie.
She's like, I gotta save you and ask you questions. What the hell?
Oh, I was just excited that I finally get to work on the wall. So I've just been very hard at working on the wall.
Oh, can I do one more observation real quick?
But you're all the way down here, and it's all the way. You're all the way up there, and it's all the way down here.
Before you go.
Okay.
So there's coyotes in the area that we live in.
Yes.
And have you ever noticed when like a fire truck or a police, like a siren basically goes off,
Uh huh.
they all reveal themselves.
Yeah.
It's the creepiest thing because I have like a bunch of trees behind my house, and like we left in the morning, and yeah, and for some reason around the same time every day it's like, and then all of a sudden you hear, and I'm like, where the hell all these dogs come from? I'm like, creepy.
From the wilderness.
Yeah, so now I'm like creeped out for like every time I look back in them trees, I'm like, there's a bunch of coyotes over there.
Man, I used to.
Taco.
Hmm?
Go visit them.
I used to.
But if y'all don't hear from me,
Well, you know why.
yeah.
Well, I used to live in an apartment complex that overlooked the woods. That were by the woods before, development and all of that. So at night, I can go out onto my back patio and I could hear them howling.
Oops. Yeah, it's a like it happened over at the tennis courts that I play at the first time, and then now it's happened like two or three times in the morning when we leave for work.
Well, the thing, you know why you're noticing them more now is just because there's been so much cutting down of the trees and all the areas because they're building all of the things. So they're getting pushed out and they're coming out more into the open because we started noticing more over here by our house because the same thing was happening. They were cutting down trees to build all of these warehouses and stuff.
I don't know. That's
So
so
we
me
would
at
start
times.
seeing them out
Yeah. See,
by
I
the
wish it was
road,
only
walking
me
around
at times and not
at
all the time.
times. So
I'm
that's what's happening.
slowly coming to
Since
terms
now,
with it.
okay.
Like,
That
because
sucks.
recently I've started making,
Gotta
like
keep
those
your
French
animals
macarons.
inside.
Yeah,
And when
especially
you
the
go to the
small ones.
bakery, they all look perfect. But they're very
Okie dokie.
hard to make.
All right, guys. Well,
But
y'all
they're
have a good
only
night.
very
I'll see
hard
y'all
to
next
make
time.
Have a good
perfect.
night.
I've come across a video that's like just destroyed that whole social mentality in my head. Oh, Taco's finally rating. Yeah, so what I've done to this half is fine, right? I was allowed to technically chop all of this to fit this in, right?
So, um, is the dirt gonna touch up against it?
I just laid out the base. So, are you talking about the dirt on this side? Which side are you talking about?
Let me do some Discord.
But yeah,
So I would say
oh my gosh.
almost.
Huh?
I would say almost, but I can't remember where the thing is.
I'm very lost on what we're talking about at the moment. Okay, so
There was a diagram that I had put.
yes, you sent me the diagram that it's either both sides get destroyed so we can see the design on both sides. One side gets destroyed where you can see the design on one side, and the other side you would build the design on top of it. So technically the terrain would be fine, but on one side you'll still get to see the design of it.
Yes.
And
So
the side that's facing the village is the side that gets the design that goes on top of everything. And the side that doesn't face the village is the side that you get to see the full design on.
Reverse.
No, you told me that I had free range to terraform everything outside of the village. Is what
That
you
is true.
told
I do
me.
remember you saying that.
Yeah. and said not to touch anything inside of the cobblestone. So I thought you meant the design part was not going to go on the inside, because then that would require me to destroy the outer perimeter of the village.
So I said you have terraforming powers in between the 7.
And this is in between the 7.
Yes. I get okay. So let's say see eyes in the darkness.
I don't know where he sees eyes at, but
If I look in those trees and I saw a zombie.
I thought you were looking into the sheep that was just walking next
Oh,
to
shit.
you.
How many hearts do you got, man? Hit him with a bucket. uh, so let's say we had the whole wall built right here. Is this gonna stay a sharp line?
I don't have to leave it a sharp line if you don't want me to. I figured I would terraform it, but I wanted to make sure first that I was okay with where I had placed it.
So how would you terraform this? Because it may be a better idea than what I was thinking.
Shave it back.
Shit, like how?
Well, I guess technically I would have to wait for the whole wall to come up, because then I can just make it look like it's like crevices. And actually it probably might not even look that bad when the whole wall is even done, because technically, let's see, this is here, that's there, this is the middle part, so the wall will technically start here, and so yeah, we'll just shave it back.
So basically like taper where it is down to the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is what I had the idea for the inside.
You told me not to mess with anything on the inside with the village.
I said to leave the 2 hills, but then so basically leave the 2 hills and then taper the rest.
I can't taper one block, Taco, because you told me
Huh?
the first block starts on the cobblestone. There is one block in between this house and your hill is right here. There's no way for me to taper one block where the wall is. That's why I figured I would place the wall pattern on top from the inside. So basically, this wall is going to start from the ground up. This wall is literally going to start from this block right here. That's what I thought you meant by don't mess with anything inside.
Hmm.
Too close.
So what I had in mind was the reverse of that. Where
Okay, so long story short, the question is, do you want me to fill that back in while it's still a defined line and I can just fill it back in?
um, basically where the hills are, have those meet the wall, like touch the wall, or maybe build on top, like how you were saying for over on this side. And
So
then for
fill
the
it
parts
back in.
and then for the parts that dip down, then like
Fill it back in. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I fell in the hole. Or I fell in the wall.
I'm gonna find that drawing later.
So confusing. Hello, bees. But yeah, so I had saw a video that like finally kind of like destroyed the concept that I was having about, you know,
Do zombies just drop
even if
bones
it
or
doesn't
skeletons?
look
Okay, never mind.
perfect, doesn't mean that it won't taste good.
If they pick it up, then
So
they'll drop it. But other than that, not
I
really.
saw a TikTok video and it's all like,
Okay, I saw
it
two
was all
bones just
like,
kind of sitting, floating.
once you break the society perfection vision of the macarons don't need to look like how they do when you go into a bakery, then your world opens up to so much more than what you have ever thought. So because I did that recently, I now like had like new motivation to wanting to make more macarons, because even if it's like airy in the middle, or it doesn't rise all the way, or it might be a little bit flat, as long as it develops like that foot, like that you see naturally on macarons, it's fine. And it tastes just as good. And so when my friend had asked me to make her some for her birthday, I was very nervous because it would only be like the second time I've done that.
We're all
And
concentrating on our own thing.
Yeah. So, are you still down in the bottom?
and so because it was only my second time doing it, and the
Yes,
first time I made
am
it, I was all like,
terraforming
they were
my
odd
own,
shape, they were this size, they were that size, they were airy, because
collecting all
they're
the
like, you have to mix it the right
slate.
consistency to make it to where it's not like rises too much
Do you want me to stop?
because of
or-
it being overmixed or undermixed and this, that, and
Nah,
whatever.
I think that's Kiki's call, depending on how much material she needs.
Yeah, you can stop.
Okay.
For right now, I got some fixing I gotta do anyways, so
This is my last. This will be my last one. Once I hit lava,
so
I'll go
yeah,
back.
and I was all like,
Um,
it just made me so
trying to put
happy
this
about,
there.
because like, if it tastes good, it's fine then. Like, it doesn't need
I
to
guess
look
you could
like it
join
came
me,
out out of a bakery. If it tastes like a
because every
macaron,
time I
then
come
it's
across a
a
patch of diarrhea, I
macaron.
have a little meltdown.
Sure, it might be a little bit like,
Yeah, once I hit a patch of lava here,
it might
I'll
not be
head
like
back.
a full shell, but as long as it's a shell, whether it be an odd
And yeah,
shape
we have
or
two
whatever,
inventories attacking this.
as long as it tastes good, then it's
To be fair,
fine.
Taco, your inventory is always full.
It is. It
And
is
so like,
currently
it's just made me very excited to
about
want
normal,
to
yeah.
make more
I need to
macarons.
turn this all into andesite.
But I don't
polished
like making
andesite.
things on my days I work, so I have to do that on the
And
weekend.
then I made a stack of buttons earlier.
In the end, the taste is all that really matters. Yes. Yes. And it's just, sometimes that's just something I have to remind myself, as you know, someone that's like, if it's not perfect, then it's trash. And it doesn't have to be perfect for it to not be trash. And so I'm like, yeah, I just have a new outlook, at least on macarons. Because everybody's always talks about macarons like the hardest baking thing to do. And it's only hard when you're trying to get that society's vision of what's perfect. But once you get past that, your world is like the world is like endless and stuff. Okay, well, now we have to destroy all of this because
Y'all seen any
it's
movies
not
recently?
right.
Not recently, but I saw a trailer for
I really wish you would
Uh,
have explained this whole entire
one
thing
second.
better.
I know the title, but I wanted to
Because
skip
if
the
you
actor.
looked at the VOD, that's
The director, I mean.
he literally said I had free range outside the terraform. It would make no sense for me to have free range in between the
Oh, there it
7
is.
blocks for terraforming because there's no
John Woo is coming
terraforming.
back
There's
with
going to
another
be a
new movie.
wall there.
Okay.
It's called Silent Night. It's very action heavy and very
Oh,
intense,
no.
so it looks good.
I'm still
Interesting.
confused on
I will
what
put the
I'm
trailer
supposed to be
in.
doing. I won't lie.
Is it a Christmas movie?
But I'm
I
just
think
going to
it's not
mine
a
this
Christmas
out and
movie.
fill it back in, I
but
guess.
it's around Christmas time, I'm guessing.
Okay. That sounds like a 90s movie.
Well, he's known for like 90s movies and like
Cosmo.
action movies, so I think this is like this is kind of like a callback to it, I guess.
Okay. Like, what was it? In Scrooge? Have y'all seen Scrooge?
I will get to you in a moment,
no, I don't
dog,
think
okay?
so.
Bill Murray. He's a TV
Oh, that's been a while.
Oh, do you watch Minecraft Live?
So basically, he's like a TV producer,
Honestly,
and
I
he's
know,
putting on
I'm
this
just
really
remembered
big Christmas
this.
special.
Minecraft Live
And
is October 15th.
Because he's a TV producer, he's like
And they're
reviewing
now
other
doing
like different
basically
things,
something
and they're like
different
introducing all these like
this year.
really old stars.
Well,
that
I guess not
like,
this
way
year,
before
but
my
I think it's like
time.
the last 2 years they've
And,
done this. 2 or 3.
There's like fake movies and stuff like that, and it's
Or it
like
might just be 2, where they announce the
Silent
mobs for the
Night,
mob boats
brought to you by
early.
blah 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 blah. And it's so when you say it's Silent Night by John Woo, it just sounds
Yes,
it's
the
a-
mob
It
boats.
sounds
They
like a
just
movie.
announced the
It sounds
first
like a fake
mob
movie coming out
today.
in a 90s movie.
It looks
Oh.
so cute.
Which
No, this is very much
I can
real.
tell you what it is. I just
Yeah,
don't
so
want to
I'm just
spoil
like,
it if you don't want me to
interesting.
spoil it. I know that's how Taco is. That's why
And they're
I'm
like-
not bringing it up to him. Because he
I just
doesn't.
imagine a bunch of one-liners.
Usually he doesn't
and like,
want it to be spoiled.
I
Whoever's-
think the main actor
But yeah,
can't
this
speak.
today's the first day
I think
out of
like
the next
he,
3 days of them announcing what the 3 mobs are.
he's playing with his daughter. The daughter dies, and he gets shot, and it affects the way he can talk and stuff like that. So, and he goes on a revenge tour, kind of.
I thought it was really cute.
So it's
Yes,
kinda
and I'm
like
so
that, I
looking forward
guess.
to it because, like, I wonder how long the
Okay.
reach is that you get with
It's
having the
Joel Kinnaman, if you
of
know
having
him.
the claw.
He was in the he was in
Because
both
that's what they
Suicide
said
Squads,
basically. It says if you have the
Um,
claw,
but the
it
second one is much better.
increases your reach of placing blocks. And oh my gosh, that's gonna be so useful. And I'm like, I want to know how
think I
far
know
you can reach with it.
the actor.
Oh. If you see him, you might be able to recognize him.
Yeah,
It's gonna be sad killing them to get
I
it,
haven't
but I
seen the
guess
second
after
Suicide
you
Squad,
get
I'm
it,
sorry.
It's
it'll
very
be
good.
fine. You won't have to kill more.
The first one is okay. It's just like if you go in thinking like it's like a DC movie, but if like it's an action movie, so it's like if you go in thinking about
I'll
that,
have
then
to
it's
put
like
up
fine.
the
But
VOD to remember
I
how
don't know.
this
It's
looks
an okay
like.
movie.
I'll just take a picture of it
Okay.
and fix it. We'll spend the next stream fixing this back up to how it looked.
Yeah.
What is only 1 block?
Did lava
So
start back
instead
up?
of being able to,
No,
let
the
me
only
see.
lighting is here is the
1, 2,
lava that I'm taking
2,
down.
3,
That's why it's so
4,
dark. Okay.
5. I can reach 5.
Yeah, I'm so
6.
behind on movies.
So it will allow me to
All right,
reach
what am I gonna
7
do?
blocks
Because I
instead of
can't
6 blocks.
use these 12 buckets of lava because I don't have 12 inventory spots.
Oh man,
Uh,
that kind of sucks. I thought it was gonna be like some like godly, like something cool.
hmm.
Whatever that means. We can cook crabs now. Oh, we
No,
get
one thing
crab
that's
legs.
missing is
That would be cool to have another food source.
prismarine.
I can
So
see
I'm
that
gonna
being a
lay down
possibility.
these 59.
I also want to
blocks.
know, how is that all gonna work? Do you just have to have like the claw in your inventory, or what, for it to work?
Uh,
Okay, snooze on the ad for 5 minutes real quickly.
Echo, how you doing?
Because
feeling
I'm about
confused.
to...
Is it possible for something to be scary and funny at the same time? Find out for yourself and ask me
I
for a
want
spooky
to
joke.
just fill this in real quickly,
Echo,
and then I'm gonna be getting off
tell me a
soon
spooky
because I
joke.
need to get ready.
Where do vampires
for
invest their
work.
money? In cryptocurrency. And if you
Was that
like
an
that,
added
I
sound
can add
effect?
more Halloween
The
fun to your
fudge was
day.
that?
To learn more, just say, what's the Halloween theme?
No.
Was that an added sound effects? I'm wondering the same thing.
Yes.
Maybe
All of that
in like the offhand.
sound was.
But in Bedrock, can't the only thing
robot.
you hold in your offhand torches and map? No, not torches, maps. Isn't the only thing you can hold in offhand is
I don't
maps
know what to do about that
and
because
shield?
the talking voice is perfectly
Can
like
you hold arrows? Okay, and
at the right
arrows.
volume, and then whenever it goes into
you can't
crazy
even
mode,
hold
it's
torches in your
every sound
offhand.
effect is too loud.
So that means
Which
that
is
would
why
add
I
on
missed
to what
Forgotten.
Bedrock players can hold in their offhands?
Yeah, put Bixby on your stream.
Bixby is my phone.
Yeah.
I'm not putting my phone on my stream. You mean my Google Home Mini?
I have one in the bedroom, and I've been thinking about how to set it up. But I would basically have to use one of the other accounts other Gmails that I have, where it's not connected to me at all. But then I'm like, do they have a auxiliary jack? Because I know everything's like.
Does who have an auxiliary jack?
Oh, the Google Home Mini.
Not that I know of. I don't know. I haven't really looked at it that much to see if it has an auxiliary jack.
Yeah. I'm like, all these other things I can just plug into my mixer, and it'll work. But
Okay.
I can add one more.
I am going to get off. I need to go and get myself ready for bed before another ad comes, because I don't want my viewers to have to deal with that.
You know, I accidentally hit the add button again.
No, because I don't want to accidentally hit them with a 3-minute ad button. I ain't that heartless. Okay, I am off, you two.
Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Nice.
Night. That's only a little bit depressing that we have to. We made so much progress on that on that wall, and we had to redo it now. Let's see who's live. Oh, Kelsey's live. Oh, but she's BRBing. No. I don't know how long she's gonna. Oh wait, is she back? She's back. She's doing art. So I'm gonna see you to Art Pastel Kelsey. She is a VTuber, and she does art, and she plays games, and she's a black VTuber on the side note too. But I think she just finished her like month long what is it? Sub Why the fudge did my mind just draw a complete blank on subathon? There we go. She did a month long subathon, and my mind just completely drew a blank on that word. And I think this week she's supposed to be doing some new art challenge. But I haven't been able to raid her because she only streams later in the evening. So, yep. No, she's not accepting raids. Does that mean she's about to end? No. Or did something happen that made it to where she's not accepting raids? That's gonna be upsetting. I was so looking forward to raiding her. Let me make sure. Yeah, she's not accepting raids. No, man. Well, I guess we're just going to assume that she is about to get off. Well, I guess I can send you to Squeaky. Squeaky is another VTuber. He's a Fox VTuber, and he is playing Overwatch 2. Sad that we couldn't go to art, but I'll send you guys somebody else. Spread the love, even if we can't go where we want to. And they're literally just now starting their stream, so it'll be a nice little fun thing for them to see first thing. Okay, hold up. Is my dashboard just busted? Right. Let me see if my dashboard is busted, because it's been wonky lately. Because now it's all like, oh, you can't raid this person yet. What do you mean I can't raid this person yet? Okay, so no. So art. So Kelsey does have raids disabled. That's a different one. Okay. What if I try to raid Squeaky? Is it because it's so early in the stream or something? I've never saw that as something. Okay. There we go. That fixed it. I'm so glad I have OBS and have all my docs in my OBS so I can do it from there. There we go. Okay. Tech issues are so stupid, and I hate tech issues, but oh well. It's done. It's finished. Finito. Finally. But yes. Thank you for watching, Uni. Or Uni. Uni. Why the fuck? Thank you for watching. I'm sorry. I'll be live tomorrow. We'll have our duck stream. We should be playing Overcooked, I think. And we'll be starting a new project, I think, tomorrow. Because we finished the racetrack. But yep. As always, I hope you all have a great day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you guys next time.